Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over how to make a key system with a saving key that saves to a text file. So if the user has already inputted the key, then it will just instantly open scripthow. But if it's like a new key or he's not put it in, it will ask him, bring him back to the key system so we can get the new key. So we're just going to get right into it. So real quick, I have a paste bin right here. Okay, I understand. I have a paste bin right here. I'm just going to be making a quick thing. So I'm just going to do this in VS Code. So we're just going to do local key equals. Obviously, this could be found with a HTTP spy, but we're just going to do this for now. We're just not going to do something advanced. Local key equals hi, and local key equals locus or something like that. And we're going to return our key. Okay. No semicolon. Forgot. I think it's okay. No, never mind. I think I'm tripping. So return key, and then we're gonna put this in the paste bin. So pretty simple. We're just gonna call this key. Get that. Get the raw of this, and we're just gonna do local key. Actually, local loaded key equals and then we're just gonna do load string, and we're just gonna paste that in there, but we're gonna change that in a second. Anyways, we're just gonna paste. We're gonna use rayfield for this, although we're not gonna use their key system because it's meant to be a custom one. And actually, let's just copy this. This would be a lot easier. And take this, Control exit. Get rid of this load string, and then paste that right in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just print loaded key, and the reason we're doing this is just to make sure that whatchamacallit, the key's actually there. So okay, nice. It just executed a whole thing. Okay, that's nice. Okay, anyways, set of none, and you see that it should print locus. Executing it here, locus. Okay, so load string's working. So now we know the load string's working. We're just gonna game. Okay, and now we have our key. So we're gonna do something. We're just gonna do if read file slash let's call it like locus. Okay, so this is gonna be read slash locus key. Alright, here we go. Slash we're just gonna call this key dot txt is equal to loaded key. Then we're just going to execute our rayfield. So we can just do this by, let me just real quick open the docs here. Okay, so we're just gonna do I'm just gonna copy and paste this whole window, and rayfield does an option for doing this custom, but like I said, we're not going to use it, so set that to false, and we get rid of all this. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna keep this because I don't really want to. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So remember joins. We can just. This is already disabled, so I think we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave all this. Okay, so there's our window, and we're gonna call this window main. Okay, main file locus. Sure, good. Okay, and we're just gonna not save the configuration. Okay, we're gonna add else if okay, you know what? Okay, so if it reads the file, we're just gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna add another if here. If is folder locus key yeah, locus key, and then we're gonna move this up here. Then we're gonna take all this and put it right in here. Okay, then do this. Let's find the end of this if statement. Add an else. We're going to write a make folder. I think it is. Yeah, make folder. Then we're gonna do slash locus. Actually, we don't even need this. We just do locus key. Okay. Okay, and then under here we have to do if actually, you know what? Let me just take this out real quick. If is file slash locus key slash key.txt, then and I don't know that. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the is folder thing and click on the if, and it should highlight here. So we add our else there, and here it'll detect our file. Okay, and then we're gonna add else here. Actually, this is where our end is. So we're gonna do it here, else make file slash locus key, because that's our folder, slash key.txt. Alright. And then this would be our content. So we're not gonna have any content in it yet. Or actually no, because we're not using rayfield. Okay. So so we're gonna put a function up here and call it function read key. Okay, and this function is just gonna read the key, so it's gonna just do if loaded key. Actually, we're trying to take this here, put that there. So that's that else, and that's that else. So we're just gonna make a file either way. Okay, so if it's that, then we're gonna do that, and there we go. Okay, so we need here, we need an if. So we're gonna do if read actually we can just add an else here. So just add else, and then what we're gonna do is pull up the window for the key system. So we're still not gonna use this key system. We're just gonna make a new window and call it key system. Key system. Change the local key window. Okay, so this is where we're gonna put all of our stuff. So we're just gonna make a tab here, And then the tab is just going to equal key. I need to name it anything. Let's go to our elements here. And we're going to create a input. Let me just, I'm on my second monitor, by the way. Okay, here it is, adaptive input. Okay. And then we're going to have name equals enter key. Input placeholder equals enter key. And we're going to put the name as key, like that. And here's the callback. So it's a string value. The function that takes place is when input is changed. Okay, so this is pretty simple actually. We can just do get genv dot input key equals actually we just yeah, you just have it equal to like just a string, just empty. Okay, and then on this callback we're just going to set this equal to text, so that's going to set that variable always equal to that, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, and then next we're just going to add a button here. So like I said, I'm on my second monitor right here, you can see. Okay, then we're just gonna call it submit key. Okay, and then what we're gonna do here is if get genv dot input key is equal to loaded key, not loaded key. Oh yeah, loaded key. Then we're going to we're just gonna take all this. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna take all this. And we're gonna put this in a function above this. And function load main. And we're just gonna hold that window there. We're gonna load that man. And then here we're just going to if it's equal to that, we're just gonna write file in slash locus key slash key dot txt, and the file we're going to write is our loaded key. Okay, and after we write that, we're just gonna load our main. Let's just see if this works. If it doesn't work, we can just debug it. Alright, I have sulfate loaded here on auto execute, but okay, I don't know why it's just executing this. It's very weird. I might have something to do with sulfate loaded. So I'm just gonna go and fix that real quick. Just go ahead and unload sulfate. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. So I guess rayfield's just fucking retarded right now. So let me go figure this out. Oh, it's not creating any window, so it's just automatically putting in a sample window. So what I'm gonna do here is just call read key whenever this is executor. Should be like set key instead of read key, but you know that works too. So let me just go ahead real quick and add sulfate back to my auto execute. You can join at discord.gg/sulfate. Please join, we need members, and yeah, 1,000 members, and we're on Discovery, so you can just look it up on Discord now. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and execute this. And okay, so it's still doing this, which is weird. I suppose it's just returning else, or there's a error in console. Yeah, okay, there is. It's something called nil value at line 10. So let's go ahead and fix this. Okay, so here's our read key. It refers to our function, and it's because we're trying to call a function that's already under. So we can just easily combat this by going under all the functions, under this, and making if folder, else make folder locus key. Okay. If folder locus key, if is folder, then else, and then we're gonna also make this file and return, and we're gonna jump to read key, and we're gonna read that, and add read key here. Okay, so that should be a fix for that, because now we're actually calling a window here. Nice. I love when signup just crashes on me. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just reopen Roblox real quick. Sorry, guys. Can't really edit this out because I don't really like editing my videos anymore. I just kind of like having it plain, so I don't really... Yeah, but... Okay, so this shit is still not working, so let's just see. Line 94, something called no value, 94. Okay. Well, let's see if we have our folder here. So we have our folder, so if is file, and then read key, else make file. Am I using make file, bro? Key.txt. So I guess it's finding that this is nil. So I'm using make file. I need a write file. That's what it is. It's because I got it confused with make folder. It should work now, hopefully. Okay, let's see what the error is now. So, invalid argument number 2, string expected got no value. Okay, so we need something to write it with. So, well, let's see if it even made the locus thing. Okay, no, because we need a value here. We'll just try just empty. I don't know why make file is global then. Wait, it's not. I'm just retarded. Okay, this makes the file correctly. Okay, here we go. So here's our key system here, and we load up the key system, not in it. So let's go ahead and fix that. So our file is now created, and there's nothing in it. See, there's a blank file. See, it's in our workspace, which is good because that's what we want. So, should have done this. And the issue is we're trying to create it on window, but our window is not called window; it's called key window. That fixes it. And I'm just gonna restart again to avoid any possible errors. I'm sure sign-up's just gonna crash on me. Nope, we're good. This is a lot. It makes it a lot easier to get into Roblox games this way. Key system. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna enter ASD. ASD is our key, and we get nothing because they have no input. We have no errors, I suppose. Yep, this is all. There we go. let's enter locus, see what happens. There we go. And then main by locus. Okay, so we don't actually destroy the window. That's why it doesn't get rid of this. But it's loading our main, and our locus gets saved in there. So now what we can do is we can actually leave and rejoin there and see if it actually just loads the main straight away, which if it does, that's what we want. Yep, it loads the main straight away. So we've actually successfully saved our key here. So that's good. So let's go ahead and fix this main going on, and let's actually destroy the window. So let's go see how you destroy the window in the docs here. Hold on, I'm looking at my second monitor. It's binds. Windows. Okay, destroy the interface. Okay, that's what we want. So before we load the main, we're just going to go down here. Before we load this, we're just gonna go to so right here we're just gonna destroy the interface. So I think it's rayfield. Let's go check. Yeah, rayfield destroy. And this one actually works compared to Orion, so there should be nothing bad with it. Okay, so we didn't actually add anything to our main window, so that's why it wasn't working. So that makes sense. So it actually was working. Oh, not sulfate. Okay, let's go ahead and retry this, see if it works, and then we can also do a couple test drives. And then I'll also explain what the script does, and we'll be done here. So let's execute this. Should just execute main right away, which is good. That's what we want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually go into our workspace here and just completely go into the folder of locus key. Get rid of that. Leave. Rejoin, execute. Please don't care to sign up. Okay. So let's go ahead and re-execute here. Yeah, key system. Okay. And then our locus key and our key.txt got created with obviously nothing in it, which is exactly what we want. Let's go ahead and enter random key. We'll make a notification for that. But now if we enter locus, it destroys it before it loads main. So we're going to load main and then destroy. Actually, you know what? We just need to put this load string in load main. That'll fix that. Alright, right now I'm just gonna real quick just get rid of this key.txt because it holds my key. You can also put like stuff like key colon, and you can check that too. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. Oh wow, loaded 1.1 seconds. Anyways, so let's do this again. Key system loads up. Okay, we're gonna input our key locus, and then our main loads now. And it's got nothing in it because I didn't make it, but there we go. We have our main. We can do all that. And let's go ahead and make a notification for if we get the wrong key now. And we're gonna make notifications for if we already have stuff. So let's just go do that right now. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna find what we need to do to make a notification. So I think it's in elements. Oh yeah, notifying the user. Okay. Copy that. Okay. We're just gonna add a else and paste that. Rayfield notify incorrect key. You have submitted the wrong key. Or actually, yeah, whatever. And then we're gonna put it at like a 3.0. I'm not gonna change the image or anything like that. And we're just gonna get rid of this actions because we don't really fucking need that. And of course, that just normal rayfield fashion destroys everything. So we need to get rid of that. There we go. I don't know if we're supposed to have a colon here or something. Oh, not a colon. Yeah, we do need that. Wait. Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay, so there's our notify. And then we're also going to have something for entering our key. Actually, no, we'll have something if is equal to loaded key. Then what we're going to do is notify the user saying found key in local storage. We have found the correct key in the files of your PC. Okay. Now let's just, if it's the wrong key, so the else has been your key in your local storage is incorrect. We'll add something like, we may have updated the key. Please re-enter the key. Okay. And then we're just going to have correct key. And then we'll have welcome. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave, rejoin, execute. Cool. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and test all of them. Get rid of locus key. Go back in. Yep. May have updated the key. Please re-enter the key. So we're going to write something random. You've submitted the incorrect key. Like that. And then we're going to write locus. And it doesn't say correct key because we have it in the wrong spot. So we're going to have a correctly loading main, and then we're just going to wait the that's deprecated. Wait, 3. And we're actually going to go ahead and write the file first. And then on my second monitor, I'm just going to delete the key. And we're going to execute that. Okay, and then we're going to enter locus, submit, loading main. There we go. It will load our main. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully get you a lot more insight. And now if we go ahead and check here, our key is saved. And if we go ahead and just leave, rejoin, execute, it will load our main straight away without even having to go into the key system. Now, another thing is if we actually go to our paste bin, which if you don't remember, we did make. I just have a file functions documents loaded up here. But you can obviously get rid of the raw and then edit it and change the key from like local key with locus. Change the key to like locus with 2 S's. Right? If we go ahead and save that, wait, give it like a couple seconds to transfer over. And then we go into base plate. And then we execute again. It will say we have may update the key, your key in local storage is incorrect. So until we enter this new key, whatever we put in here will be wrong. and our key will always stay locus until we've actually entered the actual key. So until we enter locus, if we enter locus normally, you see, you submitted the wrong key. But if we actually enter the locus with 2 S's, it will correct the key, and it will reassign the key to the file. So I'm just going to do, I'm just going to real quick explain this, and then I'll just be on my merry way here. So explaining this is pretty simple. So I kind of typed the code quick, but hopefully you were catching along. Have a variable here. We have a loaded key. This just loads pastebin, and then we have rayfield. Here's our variable for our key. Just contains nothing. This function, all it does is just load the main. And then we have this read key function. And I'll get to this. Let's go to this. So this is the first thing that's executed before any of the functions. So if there's a folder, then it finds if there's a file called key.txt. Okay, if there's a file that called key.txt, we're going to read the key. Okay, if there's not, which is else, we're just going to go ahead and write the file key.txt. Okay, so that is if there is not a if there's not this file. Okay, here's the else. If there's no folder, then it's going to make the folder and then write the file like we do up here, and then it's going to execute the read key function. So what does the read key function do? What it does is if it detects if it's equal to loaded key. So if we have the correct key already in there and it's equal to the key that is in the pastebin, then it's just going to notify you, and it's going to load our main, right? So yeah, if it's not, then it's going to notify you and tell you that in your local the key in your local storage is incorrect. And there's also a way to make sure detect if there's something in there, like if there's a wrong key, and then if there's nothing. So if there's nothing in there, like we could have wrote the file. We could only write the file when you get the real key. We could have done that, but you know, we just create a key system window which contains just a tab and a input. So this input has some placeholder text, and this callback gets executed whenever you input anything. So we just set the input to a global variable, which you can access through this button here. So we just make a button called submit key. If the global variable is equal to the key in the pastebin, then we're going to write the key in the pastebin to the file, notify you of correct key. We're going to wait 3 seconds, destroy this one so there's no overwriting, and then we're just going to load our main. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.